Welcome back everyone. It's bread again. Anyway, what I'm doing tonight is I'm going to try and make some bread rolls in the Ninja. But first of all, I've got to make the dough. So I've started with a recipe using 500 grams of strong bread flour. It's got just half a teaspoonful of sugar in it, but it's got 2 tablespoonfuls of vegetable oil in it. So this is very different for me because I've never made anything this way before. Also, I have been using live fresh yeast, but this recipe requires active dried yeast. So I've put the active dried yeast in, and it also starts it differently. They ask you to make a well and put half your water and yeast into there, which I've done, as you can see. The next step is I put it onto the mixer, put the mixer going, and then it says you add the rest of the water. So that's what I'm going to do, and we'll get on with this dough. My favourite kitchen mixer, my KitchenAid. Okay, I'm just going to set it go nice and gentle. Right, that's away. Stirring up the rest of my active dried yeast. This is all new for me. And that was 300 mils of water. I started with 100 mils of hot water, 200 mils on top of cold water, giving what they suggest is the lukewarm balance. And my final step is my 10 mils of salt. I'm waiting till we get that mixed in so that the salt doesn't stop the yeast. That's fine, just give it a few minutes. It says in the recipe you can add it all together, but I've never tried that because I was told that it can kill your yeast, so I'll go with what I'm used to. Okay, that's the way. So as I say, it's different in the fact I've got vegetable oil in there. I'm thinking it's enriching the bread dough because I've looked at quite a few recipes. They had eggs in, they had butter in. I've gone for something simpler. This might work against me. See you soon. It's going to be doing this for about 8 minutes, okay? Right, it's had its 10 minutes kneading in the KitchenAid. Now this recipe tells me that I've got to take it out of here and gently knead it into a nice ball shape to go into there. So give it a little knead yourself and then into a ball shape, and it's going into this one and we'll be covered, okay? So that's what we're going to do now. Just going to stop this. I don't even have to take my bowl off. Right, okay, I'm going to put it onto my little bit of flour. Okay, now it's the back of your hand when you knead. So it's pull it away, roll it back, pull it away, roll it back, push it away, roll it over, push it away, roll it over, bring it back to a sausage. All the time working away from yourself. Feeling this dough, I don't think it needs much more. So now I'm going to shape it. The smoother you get that, the better chance you have of a good even rise. Okay, quite happy with that. Smells nice. It's going to sit in there. I'm just going to I haven't got another glass dish, guys. Shocking. Right, okay. Just going to cover this one. So that's going to sit till it's doubled in size, basically. It says there's no hard and fast rules for this. What you're looking for is the growth of your dough. So when I feel it's doubled in size, that's when we go back to work on it. Okay, so probably see you in a couple of hours. Hi guys, welcome back. Right, okay, this was my dough that I for the bread rolls that I covered earlier, and as you can see, yes, it's grown. If you look at the sides, you can see all the air textures in the side, so that looks a nice dough. So what I'm going to do now is get it onto this board and cut it, kind of get it into a position where I can cut it into pieces for the bread rolls. That's it. Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Just a little bit of flour, not too much. Again, rolling it into each other. Knock it away. Knock it away. Right, okay, that feels lovely. So I'm not going to do too much with that. Okay, so now I've got to cut it. So I'm going to half it. Half it again. Right, okay, and I think I'm going to take that down again. Right, okay. And try and get that into a little kind of bun shape, I suppose. I normally do this with pizza balls, so it's quite strange to think that this time this is hopefully going to make a bread roll. Okay, that's one. And they're going to sit, I'm going to put them inside the Ninja pan and let them sit and develop again for another, I'd like them to reach probably half that size again. And kind of what I'm doing is like tucking it into itself and kind of pulling it together on the bottom. I don't know if you can see how that works. And then, right, okay, I've got 4 there. Let's just take that pan out. I want them kind of to sit kind of close together because I want them to develop nicely. So I think 2 more into there. So I'm just going to let them sit there, move that away, and I'm wanting them to kind of come together so that they kind of protect each other when they cook. When I'm doing pizza, I tend to weigh them on my scales, and I aim for 150 grams a ball. But with these, because I've never done it before, I'm working blind really. So many different recipes out there. I couldn't make my mind up, so I've gone with what I feel is my gut instinct from working with other breads before. But the fact is I'm going to cook them in the Ninja. I'm a bit worried about burning, so you may find that I'm going to actually cover them. I might start them off. So they're going to sit there because this is their second, what you call your second rise. When I feel they have achieved the second rise, then I'll turn them on and cook them. And at that point, I decide whether I cook them for sort of 10-12 minutes and then cover them to let them cook fully without burning. I don't know. I have not a clue. Let's wait and see. It's a mystery. I've stopped the Ninja. We've got our first bun out and I'm going to actually eat it. Have a look at these, folks. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, right. I am going to butter these and do the taste test. Oh, warm bread. Right, okay, guys, here goes. I mustn't do these too often because I think you could get addicted to them. I think we need to put a health warning on these. They are so good. Crusty on the outside, so tasty, and super soft on the inside, particularly when they're warm. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what these are like in the morning. They're going into an airtight container. Oh, my husband's just stole my bread bun. Okay, I've got a bigger one here. It's a bread feast. I mean, look at the size of this. This is ridiculous. I think probably I could have got another 2 out of these, but still. Oh God, I wish I had some homemade soup right now. That would be perfect. Oh. Well, I've just got to say, the Ninja has not let me down here. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. So I did 8 minutes on 200. That's rubbish. I did 10 minutes on 200. Then I dropped it down to 180 and I was going to do 8 minutes, but actually I only got another 5, so say 15 minutes, okay. But I did lower the temperature to 180. I don't know if that was right or wrong, but all I can say is they're fabulous. So give it a shot. I'll put the recipe up. If you haven't got one of these mixer, you can do it all by hand. It's good therapy. But a lot of people do make bread by hand and really enjoy it. So just have a go at it and enjoy your homemade bread. This is a new one for me. Good night. Bye.